Last time, Jurassic Park finally started to look like a real park. But today is where things take a serious turn. Because someone, definitely not me, accepted a very questionable bribe. And now, the park owes a few favors. So let's hope nothing goes wrong. Meet our newest carnival, the Metriacanthosaurus. He's elegant, deadly, and extremely expensive. Let's get him tranquilized and moved before he decides payroll looks tasty. So welcome back, guys. First thing we're going to do today is get the live prey feeder in the Metriacanthosaurus enclosure. So we'll just pop this down here and get a bit more forest cover for him as well. They do like quite a lot of forest cover, so I'm just gonna make sure we've got enough and just check up on him. He's still forming his territory at the moment, so he should come across the goat running around. Back over to the science center. Let's have a look at the research. Really what we want to start doing, guys, is stabilizing our power grid. Basically running this park is like managing the chaos of electricity, and every time we have a storm, the park ends up with the personality of a wet toaster, so we really need to fix that. Okay, everything's looking good over here. Okay, so I think while we have a minute of everything looking calm and stable over this side, what I really want to do is start clearing for something that we've sort of been persuaded to do. That's right, guys, the Jurassic Arena. So if you guys remember earlier on, we took a 5 million payout from someone at InGen. I think they were covertly working for Biosin Genetics, and they want us to build an arena. They want us to build a place where the richest of the rich can come, pay good money to watch dinosaurs fight to extinction. Now, guys, at the end of the day, my hands are tied here. I've got to keep the park running. That's my primary role, really, in this series. So we're gonna have to keep the investors happy, I think. Now, the reason why I waited so long to start this area is because, as you guys can probably see, it's costing us a lot of money to build this. $1 million plus just in clearing trees, and the terraforming as well. That's about 200,000. So what I'm gonna do is start with a cross structure, and this cross structure, you'll see, is gonna form the basis of our arena. It's essential to the layout. So what I'm gonna do is drag these out. I think three fences out from the center. Just gonna head back over to the park quickly and check on a few things. Could do with a bit of smoothing on this bit of the path here as well. Just flatten that down and smooth this walk up the hill. Let's just check back up on the Metri here. Okay, 100% content. We'll send out an expedition as well. Keep those fossils coming in, guys. Let's go for that one there. Okay, so over here, guys, is where we're going to build the east docks. Just get some heavy fencing. Oh, we can't research that yet. Yeah, so I think this is where we're going to build the east docks. We're going to start by flattening the terrain here. Get it down as low as you can to the water level. And the arena, I want it to sit on sort of a plateau above the docks. We're going to have it well fenced off. That's why I need the research for the heavy fence now. So that should be enough space. And I'm going to create like a pier here. I'm going to sort of square the area off a bit as well. Make it look a bit more man-made. And if we grab the widest path and so this is essentially where the ship would come into dock. Obviously, I know you can't get ships on this, but you know, just for imagination's sake. And I think as well, what I'm going to do is put all the power stations down this way. So this is why I originally built the power stations before this area was unlocked, closest to this side. So it's just a case of relocating those buildings down here and just extending the pylon network. Oh, dead dinosaur again. Low health as well. Oh, died of old age, guys. R.I.P. Struthiomimus. And he's not got enough water for some reason. Okay, I think we should put some water here. Maybe just around here, not too much. Things are getting quite tight in the enclosures as well, guys. You know, we're adding more species together. They've all got their separate needs. It can be a lot to manage, so I recommend regularly checking in. Even when you're building, you know, it's easy to get lost building the docks and the arena. But you do have to come and check in as the park's running, unfortunately, you know. Okay, so back to the docks. So I think what we're going to do is get... I like this fence. It's got the flashing red lights on it. It looks very, very dramatic at night. And I think we're just going to start fencing the docks off. Get a nice curve on that. Lovely. And I'm going to leave this side for a second. I'm not too sure how I'm going to go about that yet, so I'm going to leave it for a minute. And obviously you can't have a docks without a big sort of yard, you know, you want where you're going to have your shipping containers and your crates, and I think we can get dinosaur cages as well. So this is going to kind of be like a loading, offloading kind of area. It'd be cool if we could get some cranes and stuff, but as I said, you know, we're quite limited on the decorative items we can get in Chaos Theory. But that's fine. We'll make do with what we got. Just smooth this over a bit. Okay, so we want to continue any research that we want to do. Carry on stabilizing, upgrading the power grid. This is probably going to go on for the next few episodes. We eventually want to unlock the large power station. Sometimes it's just moments like this that really make the chaos worth it, you know? Back to work, guys. It may be night time, but we never sleep at this park. Well, he needs a rest, so he can sleep. Okay. So, we're gonna add some upgrades to our staff center, I think. And turn this into a specialist facility. And so that'll increase the trait of each scientist. And let's have a look at more research we've got available. We need to get our park rating up to 3.5 to get the large power station. Let's check over here. We've got staff improvements. I think we should get on that. There's 4 levels of staff improvements, guys, so ideally you want all of them. We need to get the heavy fence to finish our arena as well, so we'll get that researched. Another Struthiomimus. Oh, the first one died of old age. God damn. We're getting to that point now, guys, where our dinosaurs are starting to die off now, just natural causes. So we're gonna have to keep synthesizing more, basically. Ooh, we do have new skin colors, so maybe I'll give them a nice mangrove forest. Should help with the appeal as well, dinosaur appeal. Okay. Only 3 this time. Normally you can get 8 to 10 eggs on Struthiomimus. Let's see if we can train any of these guys up. So you might have noticed, guys, as the research projects get more complicated, you need more skill points, logistics, genetics, welfare. So that's one of the things the staff improvements research does. It gives you more skill points to assign to each of your scientists. And heavy fence. Okay. We've actually got enough points to get this research now. Back over to the docks now. So we're going to add our second staff center. It's going to allow us to recruit 2 more scientists. And I think we can add upgrades to this building as well. So the last one we added specialist facility. I think we might do improved costs. So instead of it, it's 75,000 each time you rest one of your scientists. I think you can decrease that cost as well. Just gonna upgrade this path now as well. Might as well make it wider. Let's get a substation around here. Put it just behind the staff center, I think. Just pop this anywhere for a minute. That will do. And we just want to connect it up to the existing grid. So we'll move our first power station over somewhere this way. Nope. Let's flip it around actually. Perfect. Let's make sure that's reconnected, just so the park doesn't lose any power. Now we can move the second one over as well. I think I'm going to put that next to this one, so we'll just clear this path here. Might need to clear this back here. Just there next to it, I think. Yeah, don't worry about making that area too neat, guys. I want it to look quite industrial, and we are eventually going to replace the small power stations with the large ones. So now that we've got the heavy fence unlocked, what I'm going to do is create a circular perimeter fence for this arena. So we're going to make this look like a crater, guys, like a impact crater from, I don't know, a meteorite or something. So we'll get some spokes on this cross now. Again, want to go out 3 full lengths. Just bring this side up a bit more. Okay, so back over to our docks area. I'm just gonna close this off, sort of box it in with some path. Again, this is probably all gonna get demolished at some point, so nothing too fancy, guys. That'll do, and we'll just box it off this way here as well. Okay, and now check this cool trick out, guys. Oh, no, not that. So if you add water, then you can sort of get this really neat kind of right angles. It looks great for the docks. Okay, maybe let's just add one more power station just to be on the safe side. It is showing that there's 5 structures not receiving power, but I think that's our fences, our electric fences for the arena, so that doesn't really matter. But still, just to be on the safe side, I think we'll have that extra power station ready to go. Okay, another Struthiomimus. Checking up. We've got no power here by the expedition center. Should have power. Oh, that's why. Okay, we'll just add increased output as well to this. And now got the heavy fence. So let's create the circular perimeter fence. And this is why I added the spokes in, guys, because it will just help us make a really nice sort of circular shape. And I mean, this arena is going to be huge. Like, the size of it is massive. But that's what we want, guys. You know, we want 100+ dinosaurs all in there. Carnage, chaos, something the investors are, you know, willing to throw their money at. If you guys want to get involved with the arena as well, all you have to do is pop species in the comments with a name. So name your dinosaur, pick your species, and I will set them into the arena all at once, right at the end of the series, guys. Okay, get an expedition sent out again. Let's have a look. We've got quite a few options now. We've been researching, obviously, different species. Sell a few of these as well. Okay, we got new Struthiomimus. Let's get them in their enclosures. Let's research more species. I think we can get Gallimimus once we've researched this one. Okay, job interview time. Who are we hiring? Let's refresh them. Cheaper incubation. Oh, there's two of them. 293. 293. More or less exactly the same. Let's go for him. Sastry. Welcome aboard, sir. Let's get a bit of light decoration just around the visitor center here. I really like these pillars. I think it gives a really classic, nostalgic kind of look to the theme park. And I think if we line the paths up at certain areas, I think it's going to look really nice, guys. You know, I still haven't given much attention to decorating the park, so that is something that I'm going to progressively do throughout the series. Right, time to get some real big boys in. So that brings us to the end of episode 4, guys. The arena foundations are set. The east dock is taking shape, and the park is almost ready for something much bigger. So I'll see you guys in episode 5. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below what name, what species, and I will throw them into the arena. Take care now.